Excuse me, what the actual doing on my house?
No matter which way you spin it, money is one of the biggest factors in the death of creativity. There is no better example than video game microtransactions. A video game microtransaction is when you play a video game. The game offers you to buy something while playing it. So this can include downloadable content, DLC, cosmetics, or even in-game abilities such as emotes. You see, none of these things are bad on paper. However, they can be utilized in predatory tactics meant to intrude on a player's gaming experience. Welcome to Blast Can't Speak. I'm bad at talking, so I write down a lot of my stuff. And yeah, let's talk about microtransactions. Microtransactions are incredibly common in modern video games, and they're even present in single-player games with no online elements. If they're so common, are there any good reasons to have them around? Yes, there are. Microtransactions help contribute to player choice. Does the player want to work hard for something, or do they want to buy something to have it quicker? Transactions are also very profitable, which could help a number of things, such as keeping a development team in business. Many video games that have been released more than a decade ago are still healthy thanks to microtransactions. Some of these video games include Grand Theft Auto 5 and League of Legends. Despite all of the good that can come from microtransactions, it is still overshadowed by all of the negatives that come with it. Microtransactions are a predatory tactic that preys upon players with poor self-discipline, which can dismantle a player's choice. Gamers hate it when this corporate greed interferes with their favorite video games. This can take a game down a slippery slope as it loses players, which then loses money, which means the game will die and be labeled a failure. I used to play Modern Warfare 2 because I enjoyed the first one. The first one had microtransactions, but they were pretty manageable. You bought a $10 battle pass, and as you play it and do challenges, you get far in the battle pass. You get your money back, plus some rewards, and I loved it. I thought it was a really good system. But when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it was the same for the first few months, but now, when you buy the $10 battle pass, the game keeps encouraging you to buy the $30 black sale gimmick, and that's what I'm going to call it. It's a gimmick. I think it's a bad marketing tactic. So, I think it was Season 3. I would earn some cool character skins by playing, but it would have a second tier behind it. And that's almost like a fraction of the battle pass that I couldn't use because it was locked by the $30 paywall. This is one of the worst examples of greed I have ever seen in a video game. I don't understand why I have to buy a $60 to $70 game, which I spent $100 on the Call of Duty for the Ultimate, which I admit was kind of dumb, but I thought it was going to be like the first one. And I don't understand how you have to buy these expensive games and then you keep getting harassed by microtransactions that aren't even interesting half the time. Some of these things you can buy in other games are even pay to win, like some of the characters in Dead by Daylight having overpowered perks at first when you buy them, and then once you buy them, they get downgraded and nerfed into oblivion, so you just wasted your money on FOMO. Fear of missing out. Microtransactions kill creativity. The developers of Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar Games, are neglecting Red Dead Redemption 2 and their future products because they keep milking their cash cow Grand Theft Auto 5. The saying goes, all good things come to an end, not all good things must keep on until everyone hates it. DLC used to be amazing add-ons that added more story and more gameplay, such as Red Dead Redemption Under Nightmare and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, to name two good examples. These expansions were so big that as a kid I thought they were their own separate games. I just wish these kinds of DLC were added back and more microtransactions were healthy instead of paying $20 for the color blue on a weapon. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't buy microtransactions altogether, but we do need to start buying smarter. Not everything a video game offers us is worth our time or money. I usually buy the battle pass in Fortnite, yep, I know. But it has the simple system of spending $10 one time and then being rewarded if I keep on playing. So since you get your money back in in-game currency plus a little more, I have enough to buy the next pass. I mostly ignore the in-game shop with all the other cosmetics. Since I buy smart and have decent self-discipline, you know, I'll buy a character every now and then that I think is cool, but that's where I draw the line. So a majority of the microtransaction consumers are casual gamers. They need to either stop playing games with toxic money practices or just start playing more single-player games that stray away from microtransactions. Though I mentioned Dead by Daylight a lot, you can earn in-game currency by leveling up. This can take a while, but it's a welcome substitute. There are many ways to have fun without flushing your hard-earned money down the drain. Just play smarter. So those are some of my thoughts on microtransactions. Jesus. The good parts and the bad parts, my opinion. Now I want to know what you think. Maybe comment something saying that you hate microtransactions, they all suck. Or you like microtransactions, you like spending money. Or maybe you miss the way old microtransactions were with the old expansion packs and stuff. Just tell me what you think. Almost like I said before, my videos are mostly there for discussion. I could be wrong on something. I could maybe not even provide a lot of information on something, such as the iceberg video. But a lot of people have been there to help me, to help create discussion, and I love that, and I appreciate that, and I want to thank you all for that. So I want to thank you for watching. If you liked what you heard, like, share, comment, like I said before, and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but of course I would be thankful if you did. So I thank you that you made it this far, and I thank you for watching. See you in the next video, hopefully. Bye bye.